Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another video. Today I thought I would share my 2024 fall home tour. I'm so excited to share how it all came together. I thought we would start off on the porch, and I'm going to start by showing all these gorgeous pumpkins. I really wanted to embrace the traditional fall colors this year, especially on the porch. So I did go with a lot of burgundies and oranges, and to me those colors really just say autumn. These gorgeous mums were from Costco. I think they were under $15 and they are huge. And then I added some corn stalks, broom corn, and this gorgeous ribbon from Michaels on my posts here. And I love that pop of burnt orange and plaid. And then you can see my sweet little helper Holstein. He's sitting on the chair. This is definitely his spot on the porch, and I think he looks so adorable just supervising. A lot of you have asked before what breed Holstein is. He's a mix between a Shih Tzu, a Bichon Frise, and a Poodle, and he's just the absolute sweetest. On my table, I did keep it quite simple. I have this very French country looking flower pot, and I added this gorgeous burgundy mum to it, a cute little hay bale, and some pumpkins surrounding it. And I absolutely love the color of the more muted orange pumpkins. They look very soft and pretty. On my chairs, I added some velvet, kind of burnt orange pillows, and then I have this gorgeous burgundy blanket that I can easily transition into Christmas. I do have this really old antique looking ladder propped up on the porch that I've added some pumpkins to. It looks very chippy and distressed and worn out, which I absolutely love, and it does bring a little bit of warmth to the porch. And then my wreath is from Michaels. I got this a few years ago, but I love that it ties into the corn stalks and the hay bales. I do find that the hay bales or straw, I always get it wrong when I'm saying it, make a mess, but I feel like it looks so perfect for fall. I really like the look of messy straw, and I also love leaves on my lawn. I really don't have a lot of mature trees, so I don't get many, but there's something about fall when you smell the leaves and you hear the crunch. I think it's so gorgeous. You'll have to let me know if you feel the same, or if you're someone, as soon as a leaf is on your lawn, you want to sweep it up. This little display turned out so adorable with a little red wagon, my scarecrows and pumpkins and hay bales. I think it's so perfect for the fall season. And I did want to show you guys my gorgeous Rose of Sharon plant. I actually transplanted this in the summer and I wasn't sure how well it would do, but it survived and it's thriving. It looks so gorgeous, and I absolutely love how the porch came together. And I thought it would be really fun to do a nighttime tour of our home. So I'd love to welcome you in, and I want to show you how everything looks with the ambiance of all the lights. So grab a cozy drink and let's get started. So walking in our front entry, the first thing you see is my little table here. This was my mom's. I've mentioned that before, and it's one of my favorite things. It reminds me of her. We had it in our house growing up, so it's super nostalgic. I did keep it very simple on this table this year. I added this thrifted pitcher. I love the pops of blue and the apples on it. And then I did add some sweet little pumpkins and this gorgeous bronze leaf. I always like to add a little something under this table, so I have these wicker baskets. I think they bring in a lot of warmth and coziness. I did add some burnt orange pillows and a little tea towel. And then I do have this farmhouse stool right beside this table. I got this from Michaels, and I filled it with a little straw bale and some corn and pumpkins, and I love the contrast of the burnt orange against the white and the wicker basket. I do love to add seasonal decor touches to my coat rack here. I did add some gorgeous fall stems. I love the colors of this one, and then I hung up one of my jean jackets as well as a cozy scarf. Right by our front door, I do have this bench here. I added some pillows and cozy pumpkins. I had a wreath on this really pretty metal and wood kind of picture, but I ended up moving that wreath to the front door and I haven't replaced it with anything, so I do need to do that. And on our powder room door this year, I did buy this wreath. I really fell in love with that dark burgundy color, and I feel like it really pops on the door. I don't think I've showed you guys my powder room when I was decorating this year, so I thought I would show you what it looks like all completed. I love to add seasonal touches in here just to tie it in with the rest of the house, and this is the bathroom that our guests would use when they come over. So on the top here, I added a really pretty basket with a light up pumpkin, and then I got this cute little sign from the Dublin Mercantile and added even more pumpkins around it. I definitely love to decorate the top of this, but I generally keep it quite simple and minimal in here just because it is a smaller space. And then right by the sink, I decided to add some pops of color for the fall. I absolutely love that burnt orange color. I have my beautiful hand soap here from Bath and Body Works, and then I added in some fall leaves and this cute little welcome to our nest sign. I really love to buy seasonal hand towels. I got this one this year from HomeSense with the leaves on it. And then I do have this little book basket in the bathroom, and I have one of my Anne of Green Gables books in here. I thought it was perfect for this time of year, and it adds a little touch of burgundy. Right when you come out of the bathroom, I do have this gorgeous picture. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers, which is from Anne of Green Gables. And this little three-tiered stand was so fun to decorate. I love that flickering candle. I get them off Amazon, and they truly add so much ambience to the home. They look so realistic, and they're actually fairly inexpensive on Amazon. And I did add a lot of pumpkins to this display as well as my hunter boots. When I was decorating this front entryway, I was really trying to make it feel welcoming and homey and cozy. So I really hope it invokes all those feelings. I would love to know what you guys think of this space. But we're going to move down the hall now. I do have my hall table here, and I love to add decor on this seasonally as well. I kept it quite simple with a vase with some stems, a little washboard, a candle, and then I love this little gorgeous leaf plate that we can place our keys on when we come home. Sometimes when I want to keep my decor a little bit simpler, I'll just add pillows to the bottom of a cabinet or a display. And I do have this cute little stool. I added this dog to it. It's a concrete little puppy. I think it's so adorable. I might actually add a pumpkin beside him. I think that would be so cute. And then this is a door leading to our basement, which is basically my storage room. I did add this really pretty wreath, and now we're going to head into our main living space. Our home is very open concept on the main level. It's basically one big room with our living room, dining room, and kitchen, which is so nice if you're hosting or, you just have people over. You feel like you can be in the kitchen and still chat. So I love that about our home, and I really try to make everything feel cohesive just because it is basically one big room. And I find the best way to do that is using a lot of the same color schemes. It just makes everything blend together really well. But I thought we would start off in the living room. When I was decorating, I was almost envisioning an academia look, almost like a library space where you could come to and cozy up by the fireplace and read a book. I wanted it to feel really welcoming and the colors to be warm and inviting. And I thought the burnt orange of this wreath was so perfect. I did purchase these lamps this year, and I love the shape of the lampshades. And then I did layer in 3 garlands on the mantle, and I think the little acorn one is my favorite. Moving over to my bookshelves, I did want them to feel full but not too full. I added this really pretty basket to the top, and then I had some pumpkins and mushrooms here. I've been trying to thrift more books, but I buy them when I see them. I don't want to spend a ton of money, so I try to get them when they're 50 cents each and kind of just add them to my bookshelves as I find them. I love this sweet little squirrel that I have here. I placed a little basket underneath him so it looks like he's putting his nuts in it. I think it's so cute. And then I just layered in a lot of candles. I love the addition of the baskets. They bring a lot of warmth and dimension to the space. And then the glow of the candles looks so gorgeous in the evening. I would love to know in the comments if you're reading any good fall books or have any fall book recommendations. I think it's so fun to read books and watch movies that correspond to the season that you're in. It really helps you embrace it. I did keep my second bookshelf very similar to the first one I showed, and I think it does look really cohesive and cozy. On this back wall here, I did add some straw hats, and then on the couch, I added lots of cozy blankets and pillows. I want it to be really comfy when you sit down to read a book. In this back corner, I added this really gorgeous picture with some stems, a leather pumpkin, and another one of my gorgeous flickering flameless candles. On my ottoman, I did add this gorgeous textured tray. I love the candles on it. This huge pumpkin candle was from the Dublin Mercantile. I believe it's buttered maple pancakes. It makes the whole house smell so amazing. On this other wall in the living room, I have this Hello Fall sign, and then to my other couch, I added more pillows and blankets. And this is actually a sectional. I ended up splitting it in two. I feel like it makes the room a lot more open, but I'm deciding if I want to keep the sectional or sell it and get two couches. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. The dining room is one of my favorite spaces that I decorated this year. I love the use of all the candles. These lanterns are so pretty on the floor. I think the buffet is my favorite space, so it was so fun to create and decorate this area. I always really enjoy decorating it, but this year I think it turned out so pretty. For every season, I tend to buy a few new decor pieces. This year, I really didn't buy too much, but one of my favorite finds is this very whimsical garland that I got from Michael's. I think it was under $20, and it twinkles. It's so gorgeous. I layered some pumpkins into it, and then I also love this Great Is Thy Faithfulness hymn. I think it's so perfect for this time of year. This sweet little plate was from the thrift store. I think it was only a few dollars, and it just says fall with the smoke coming out of the chimney, all the gorgeous colors. In the back corner here, I do have a blanket ladder, and I draped one of my burnt orange blankets on it. Moving over to my table setting, I had so much fun putting this together, and it's one of my favorites that I've done in a while. The colors are so beautiful. I love that burnt orange with the gold and the kind of teal color. I did add some acorns and leaves. I really wanted it to feel very fall-like, and these placemats were another really fun purchase this year. I think I got 6 or 8 in a pack for less than $20, which I thought was such a great deal. In the back corner here by the door, I added this wooden vase, a candle, and then this adorable little pumpkin that my sister got me for my birthday from Michael's. I really can't believe that it's almost the end of September. I feel like fall just started, but it feels like it's already almost over. I'm really trying to savor every minute of it. It is my favorite season. I enjoy everything about it. I've been going to pumpkin patches. I'm hoping to go apple picking and to a corn maze. Let me know if you've done any fall activities and what they are. Moving into the kitchen, I did decorate my bar stools with these really wispy, whimsical wreaths. I love them, and I always have the best time decorating my island. I made this beautiful vignette, and I noticed there was an Easter egg on here, and then I remembered my brother's kids were over. They love to play with them, and then I think Holstein was playing with it, so I set it on this tray, and I completely forgot about it, so I thought that was so funny. I'm mixing Easter and fall here. But moving on to the island, I love these plates. They were from Michael's, and the chargers, I believe, were from the Dollar Tree. By the sink, I have my Bath and Body Works soap, a candle, and this little scrub brush. And then I added this gorgeous pumpkin patch sign above my microwave. I did have a different sign here, but I decided to switch it out, and I love this one so much more. I love this cozy corner right by my stove. I got this candle warmer this year and I'm so happy I decided to buy it. If you've never used a candle warmer, they're so great because you don't have to use a flame and they actually seem to last longer, and they make the whole house smell so amazing. This one I did get from Amazon. And then moving to my stove, I have this adorable little riser with a wreath and this really pretty pumpkin. I do love to have tea towels or hand towels, I'm not sure what everyone likes to call them, hanging on my stove. I thought these Argyle pumpkin ones were so pretty. And then I do love how this area turned out by my Keurig. All of the burnt oranges and greens and wood tones really make it feel cozy, and it's so nice to come here in the morning and make a coffee. These little pumpkin spice tins I've been collecting from Michael's, and they're so fun to put treats in or coffee pods. A lot of you have asked where these scallop trays are from. I believe I got them from HomeSense or Winners, which is basically like a TJ Maxx or Marshall's. They are so versatile. I think I'll probably even use them into the Christmas season. And then on this back wall in my kitchen, I love how I decided to layer all these cutting boards. I think they add so much warmth and dimension. My black ones, my wood ones, and my sweet little pumpkin one. And this hot apple cider sign, I got this from Dollar Tree a few years ago, and it is one of my absolute favorite signs. It looks so high-end and gorgeous. And then I did add this cute little wooden pumpkin slice. I would love to know in the comments if you baked anything yummy for the fall season. I got this pumpkin cobbler recipe from my friend Mindy on here, who's also a subscriber, and I've been meaning to make it. I just haven't had the time yet, and I'm so excited. I have all the ingredients now, so I plan on doing some baking. So let me know in the comments if you've done any baking or if you have plans to. Right above my stove, I have a basket and then that kitchen conversion sign, and I absolutely love how cozy the kitchen is. It definitely feels very fall-like, and it's been so nice coming in here and cooking and being able to see the whole living space. It definitely makes the holidays feel extra special when you take the time to add a few seasonal touches, and it always brings me a lot of nostalgia. It brings me back to childhood with the smells and all the colors. So I'm so happy you decided to stop by and spend some time with us. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. So friends, until the next video, take care and God bless.